In a land called Ur of the Chaldeans, among thriving cities and ancient traditions, lived a man named Abram. His world was established. His life was predictable. His future seemed secure. Yet in the quiet of ordinary days, something extraordinary was about to happen. Abram was not a king, not a warrior, not a prophet by reputation. He was simply a man living among his people. But the God of heaven chose him. And when God speaks, history shifts. The Lord said to Abram, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you." It was not a detailed map, not a written contract, just a command and a promise. "I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing." The promise was immense, but the cost was immediate. To receive the unknown, Abram had to release the known. Leaving meant abandoning familiarity. It meant walking away from security, inheritance, and the comfort of established roots. Faith is rarely convenient. It demands movement before clarity. And so Abram obeyed. At 75 years old, he gathered his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, his possessions, and everything they owned. He stepped forward, not knowing the destination, but trusting the one who called him. They journeyed through vast deserts and unfamiliar territories. Tents replaced permanent walls. The road became their companion. Each step forward was an act of faith. When Abram reached the land of Canaan, the Lord appeared again. "To your offspring I will give this land." There were no children yet, no visible fulfillment, only promise layered upon promise. Abram built an altar there. He did not build a fortress, he built worship. Faith expresses itself not in possession, but in devotion. Famine later struck the land, testing the promise. Difficulty often follows obedience, yet even in uncertainty the covenant had begun. Years would pass. Doubts would surface. Waiting would stretch the limits of hope. But the call had been answered. The journey had begun. Abram's story is not merely about geography. It is about surrender, about trusting a promise before seeing its fulfillment. One man left everything behind, and through him nations would rise. The call of Abraham reminds us, faith begins when comfort ends.